God. Look at this puppy. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Well, the plane ride was about 25 minutes or an eternity, depending on whose body you were in. I'm going to have to just live here forever. I am not going back in that plane. At any rate, I'm glad to be here, and Linda tells me it's supposed to be super dupe. So we're ready. You know, I honestly don't think the game drives are going to be too much different than what we're used to. Probably we'll see different animals. But what I think this is a little stopover, a little R&R before we make that last big push. We've been going full steam. I know Linda's been in pain sometimes, but she doesn't ever back down. And we need to stop and rest. I think that's what this is going to be. It's an infinity pool. Wow. So we're on our way to see the sniffer dogs. This is one of the things we haven't done in any of the other camps, and I'm pretty excited about it. I went to ask if we could do it, and our driver and guide, Bashir, already had it planned. The remainder of the day was filled full of all kinds of interesting tidbits, little bits of trivia. For instance, both the male and female hartebeests have horns. This bird is one smart cookie. She flies away from her nest, pretending to have a broken wing, so as to lure the predators away from her eggs. The warthog, when he runs through the grasses, runs with his wiry tail straight up, saying, "Follow me," sort of like a tour guide does when he takes you on a walking tour with his little flag. The guides call that the bush internet. Leopards can haul 3 times their body weight up into a tree. And then there's all the prickly pear cactus. It was introduced in the late 50s before the extensive use of electric fences so that the cattle ranchers could keep their cattle contained. It worked very well, except for the fact that elephants and other large mammals loved eating the fruit, ate it, pooped out the seeds, and now it's an invasive weed everywhere. The end of this fella's trunk is stained rosy from how many he's eaten. They tried killing it in various ways, but found that the only way was to move in large equipment, dig it up, and bury all of it in a common cactus grave. We came back to this same field about an hour later, and this guy was still strutting around.